Good morning, everyone. Good morning. It is Tuesday morning, and I want to thank everyone who came to my celebration streams yesterday. I built a phoenix and dragon art piece. I'm trying to get some photos that I can show to you. Um, but yes, the first thing I'm going to do before I say hello to the chat is I'm going to go over to my uh, YouTube channel and like myself and sharing to the world that I am live. Whenever I say that I'm alive, I think of like Frankenstein. He's alive. I hear that voice in my head whenever I say I am live. So I just think I don't know how my brain kind of works. I also have a poll that I have written. I'm going to put it out, and it's your favorite holiday tradition. Elf on the Shelf, Caroling and Cocoa, Gingerbread Men and Houses, and Christmas Movie Marathon. I know there's so many others, but I can only do 4. So there is the poll. I am going to look and see if these pictures came through. They did. So let me um, see if I can see if it'll let me save them. Ba-ba-ba. But yes, yesterday I celebrated my 100 YouTube uh, subscribers. I'm trying to I'm trying to put this in a folder so I don't like dox myself terribly, and I'm not doing very well here. Okay, let's see. Okay, there's a folder. So I have 100 YouTube and 60 follower Twitch celebration yesterday, and it was such a fun time. I really enjoyed it, having everyone there to talk to, but also this art piece that I made was just fascinating and just beautiful when it was all said and done. And I'm hoping that I actually can get these pictures to show to you. Um, let's look here. Let's hide that. Let's show this and let's see if these pictures are here. Hmm. Yes, they are here. Very good. Okay. I'm going to show them in a second after I say hello to everyone that's here. Masters Maniac Mexico, good morning. Good morning to you. I'm so glad you're here. And Sci-Fi Mombi, hello. Hello. I'm glad you're here. Thank you. Thank you. And you have a good morning too. Happy Tuesday. We have Dadman saying, morning. Hey, I'm not the first. Yeah. Very good. And yes, and if you have a Twitch channel, go over to the Twitch channel. I am at 1.87 to my goal to get 3 viewing hours, so then I'll have done all the requirements needed to be monetized. So hello, Rolos over there on Twitch and Slimer. So I am going to share real quick the pictures of my build that I did yesterday. I hope the pictures do it justice. I hope I've got look real quick in the background and make sure I don't have any like family pictures or anything. So here's what I built yesterday. It took about 8 hours of stream time to build this. So here we go. So there is the dragon, the entire piece. There's the dragon is here and the phoenix is there. And I have a close up of the dragon's head, which I just think is just so pretty. And there's the phoenix. My problem now is finding a place to put it. It's much taller than I thought it was. So we are trying to figure out where maybe I can put this. I might have a spot. I might have a spot. So, but it was fun to do. It was fun for all you guys to be there. in part or in whole, I just really, really appreciate it. So if you can vote in the YouTube poll that I have, which is 3 votes already. 2 have received gingerbread men in houses, and 1 as Christmas movie marathon. So very good. Oh, thank you, Dad, man. I keep because I've just got to move everything over to this other browser. I have 2 browsers open now, and it just gets I forget, to be honest with you. I just forget because I always do that, uh, 1 minute before the show rushing to do, and I was trying to download the pictures while I was, 1 minute before the show was to start. Oh, I got a spam call. Hang up. Bye-bye. So, if it's important, they'll leave a message. I usually put my phone on silent, but I find then I forget to turn it back on, and then people try to call me, the important calls, and I don't hear them. So I'm keeping the sound on. So sorry if I get a call, I'll just hang up on it or take it and mute you guys, depending on if it's important or not. But it's Tuesday. It's Tuesday, and I always feel sorry. I've said this before. I feel sorry for Tuesdays and Thursdays because they're kind of just like days. They have nothing really special about them. Monday is, gets the day after the weekend, and Wednesday's hump day. It's almost the weekend, and Friday is yay! It's good. The weekend's tomorrow. But Tuesday and Thursday are kind of just there, and I always wonder just I just wonder how we can make Tuesday more special. I guess Taco Tuesday could be special. And I'm going to say hello to Ice Raven. Corey, I'm saying you must have gotten your computer back. I see you're on Twitch. Thank you so very much for that. Thank you. Uh, but Tuesdays are just kind of Tuesdays. It's not like even a pre Friday. It's like some people call it like, oh, it's another. If your Monday was really bad, then it's like another Monday. So I just feel so sorry for Tuesday. It gets a bad rap. Or actually it gets no rap. That's even worse. There's nothing to say about Tuesday. Taco Tuesday. Uh, I wonder if we could do. We need to make something special about Tuesday and celebrate it every Tuesday on this show. Yay! It's Tuesday. It's terrific Tuesday. I don't know, something like that. Yes, my mind goes in strange directions when I'm sitting here by myself getting ready for the show. We could call it Tortilla Tuesday. Yay! And make tortillas on today. Have tortillas and tacos and Tostitos and what other things start with T? Um, Taquitas. Mm. Oh, yes, Corey says, uh, it's back now. Just got to get the kinks out. I have my mouse and KB plug into the wrong keyboard plugged into the wrong place. Oh, I've been there and I have done that. Oh, that's right. Happy birthday. Ah, I wish I would have put you on my birthday list. I would have put you on my birthday list. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Sci-Fi Mommy. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. I hope you have a wonderful day today. Thank you for starting it with us today. Um, have a cupcake or a piece. Do you prefer cakes or cupcakes on your birthday? I'm always torn because I like cake, but you have to eat that whole thing and it's so big. And cupcakes are kind of, you eat it and it's done. I don't know. I don't know which I prefer. Well, happy birthday to you. Um, that is so cool. Um, but yes, well, it's 11 minutes past the hour. We have 6 people watching here. Let's see, we have 3 on YouTube, and how many likes we have to refresh this to get, and 2 likes. So if you'd like to like that channel, I can't see the poll right now. I refreshed my channel and I've lost the whole thing. Let's check out Twitch here. Ba ba da di da da di da. And we have 4 people watching on Twitch. Thank you very much for that. Thank you very much for that. I appreciate it so much. So let's take and ooh, I have all these buttons I have to push and make sure I don't mess it up. On YouTube, 50-50 gingerbread men and Christmas movies with 4 votes. Thank you very much for that. And we have a birthday wish to sci-fi, whoops, to sci-fi mombi, and I will let you read it in your brain. I am not going to even attempt to say that, but I'm hoping it says happy birthday to in some form. And Corey, okay, I'll see you in a sec. He had to restart his computer. Well, it's 12 minutes past the hour, 9:12 in my neck of the woods, which is the East Coast of the United States. And as we say, the uh, Eastern time zone is the only time zone. I'm just kidding. I I welcome every time zone. We are a equal opportunity time zone uh, friend. So I welcome every time zone that is represented today. I think we have some Central that's here. I know we have some Central at least. So thank you very much. We are now going to start our birthday celebrations with our very first one being Sci-Fi Mombi. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. Uh, and eat as much cake as you want because it's your birthday. You can. Let me get my list here. And Sci-Fi Mombi shares birthdays with some really kind of cool people. The first one being old Blue Eyes himself. Whoops, let me get it. Oh, wait, I had that all timed and then I messed it up. Old Blue Eyes himself, Frank Sinatra. He was born in 1915, died May 14th, 1998. He died at 82 years old. He was nicknamed Chairman of the Board and Old Blue Eyes. He is regarded as one of the most popular entertainers of the mid 20th century. He rose to fame singing big band numbers. In the 1940s and 50s, he had a dazzling array of his songs and albums and went on to appear in dozens of films, winning a supporting actor Oscar for his role in From Here to Eternity. He left behind a massive catalog of work that included iconic tunes like Love and Marriage, Strangers in the Night, My Way, and New York, New York. I want to sing them. Love and Marriage. Uh, Anyway, Singer won a 1954 Academy Award for Best Supporting Actor, 11 Grammy Awards, 4 Golden Globe Awards, a 1966 Peabody Award, 1971 Cecil B. DeMille Award, various Life Achievement Awards. He's in the Big Band and Jazz Hall of Fame, the Kennedy Center for Performing Arts Medal Honor Award, Presidential Medal of Freedom, the Gaming Hall of Fame, Congressional Gold Medal that was presented posthumously. I want to say that word all the time. In 1998, he's a American Music Award of Merit. He's named as the greatest voice in the 20th century by BBC Radio. He has 3 stars on the Hollywood Walk of Fame for motion pictures, which is on 1600 Vine Street, for recording, which is at 1637 Vine Street, and for television at 6538 Hollywood Boulevard. And there's an asteroid named after him. Asteroid 7934 Sinatra was named in his honor. And each year on Sinatra's birthday, which is today, the Empire State Building lights up with blue lights in reference to Sinatra's nickname, Old Blue Eyes. Yes, 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 there are there. Yes, it's the day of Guadalupe today, and there's firecrackers everywhere. Wow, a lot of noise. Yes, yes, Oscar for the best singing mobster, LOL. But he did have a good voice. He did have a good voice. Frank Sinatra. Today is his birthday. And Mayim Bialik. I actually got her pronouncing. I always have a hard time with her last name, Bialik. Born in 1975. I had a list of how old they were, but once again, I pull out my trusty phone, grab the calculator, and we'll see how old she is today. She is 48 years old today. She played the title character in the NBC sitcom The Big Bang Theory. Oh, I mean, the NBC sitcom Blossom from 1991 to 95. And in 2000, she earned a Bachelor's of Science degree from UCLA in neuroscience with honors and in Hebrew and Jewish studies. From 2010 to 2019, she played neuroscientist Amy Farrah Fowler in the CBS sitcom The Big Bang Theory, for which she was nominated 4 times for the Primetime Emmy Award for Outstanding Supporting Actress. And she's won a Critic Choice Award, television award, uh, for Best Supporting Actress in a Comedy Series in 2015 and 2017. She has also won Young Artist Award for her role in Beaches, which was amazing. Even if you didn't like the movie, her portrayal of Bette Midler as a child was spot on. It was really good. And since August 2021, Bialik has been one of the 2 hosts of Jeopardy! She shares the host duties with Ken Jenkins. She also did uh, to get her doctorate, and I couldn't even. The title was like 3 sentences long. Uh, So she did not just play a neuroscientist; she is a neuroscientist. So I think that is really kind of cool. I always thought that was really cool. Yes, yes. The science part was easy for her. Yeah, exactly. Oh, good. I'm glad you're back. Thank you, thank you. Sometimes just resetting it helps. Resetting your computer helps. Our next recipient of birthday wishes is Bruce Kulick, 1953. He is 70 years old. I probably could have done that math in my head, but I didn't. He is American guitarist who was a member of the bands Black Jack with Michael Bolton, Kiss, and currently Grand Funk Railroad. He toured with Meatloaf during his early 20s and has been featured in over 20 albums with other artists, and he has 3 solo albums. So happy birthday, Bruce. 70 years old. Yes, your dumb keyboard or mouse had to go do an update. Oh my gosh. Thanks. Oh, yeah, well, yeah. What is he famous for? Ugly leather jackets? Well, this was, this is not a current picture of him. This is an old picture. So they were in style then for metal bands. He played with Kiss. He was actually one of two of the members of Kiss that never wore makeup. And he plays with Grand Funk Railroad. And he toured with Meatloaf. Well, we've been in the show for 21 minutes. We have 8 people watching. Let's see what we have here on YouTube for our poll. It looks like our poll is still the same. We have 4 people voting, 50 gingerbread, 50 Christmas movies. Okay. I don't think there's as much caroling as there used to be. I like to go caroling. Oh, excuse me. Our next birthday recipient is Dionne Warwick. She is the second most charted female vocalist during the rock era, which is 1955 to 1999. She is also one of the most charted vocalists of all time, with 56 of her singles making the Hot 100 between 1962 and 1998, and 12 of those were top tens. And she had 80 singles in total, either solo or collaboratively, making the Hot 100 rhythm and blues or adult contemporary charts. Wow. Warwick ranks number 74 on the Billboard Hot 100's greatest artists of all time. During her career, Warwick has sold more than 100 million records worldwide, and she has won many awards, including 6 Grammys. Warwick has been inducted into the Hollywood Walk of Fame, the Grammy Hall of Fame, the National Rhythm and Blues Hall of Fame, and the Apollo Theater Walk of Fame. In 2019, she won a Grammy's Lifetime Achievement Award. 3 of her songs, Walk On By, Alfie, and Don't Make Me Over, have been inducted into the Grammy Hall of Fame. She is a former Goodwill Ambassador for the UN's Food and Agricultural Organization. I knew that's what was gonna happen. I always tour with meatloafs. Can't go on a trip without food, can I? Ugh. And yes, with the caroling, I do think society's changed where people don't want strangers on their property. And, uh, thank you for telling me. I will go to my garden and tell that hobo living there. Well, talking about a story about someone living on property, where I used to live, we had 4 acres of land, and one of the acres of land was kind of grown over. It was more like a little foresty area. And one day, one of my family members was walking around there, and I was so grateful that he was a hunter. Was just kind of walking around in there, and all of a sudden he looked, and there was a tent. Somebody was living in a tent on our property over there in the woods in our little wooded area, and it was like, holy crap! But he was asked to move on and told not to trespass anymore. But yeah, that was freaky that they're living there. I guess if you need a place to live, you will find a place to live. Unfortunately, Diane Warwick, she made those 1-800 psychic commercials, and so a lot of people remember her as that instead of her beautiful voice that she had and her singing accomplishments. And she is, how old is she today? She's 83 years old today. Now, Bob Barker's birthday's today. Day. Uh, he was born in 1923 and he just passed away this year on August 26th at 99 years old. He hosted the CBS's The Price is Right, the longest running game show in North American history from 1972 to 2007. He also hosted or Consequences from 56 to 75. In 1982, he started ending the show with The Price is Right with, "This is Bob Barker reminding you to help control the pet population, have your pets spayed or neutered." He was a very big animal rights activist. In 1987, Barker did something that no other MC did at the time. He let his hair turn gray. You wouldn't think that would be such a big deal, but it is. And in 2007, he retired from The Price is Right. He was an animal rights activist and donated to many organizations that aligned with his belief. He died in his Los Angeles home at the age of 99. What is very, very ironic is that he was a vegan and he touted that a vegan diet will keep you from having Alzheimer's. And it was not reported. His publicist kept it quiet until after his death, but he did suffer from Alzheimer's at the end of his life. And he lived till 99 years old. Wow. And Deborah Wade is here. Good morning to you, Deborah. I'm so glad you're here today. Let's see. Let's pop that up. Good morning to you. I'm so glad you're here. I hope you're having a great day today. We're now doing our birthday celebrations. It's 27 minutes past the hour, 9:27 in my neck of the woods. And we have a poll on YouTube. I don't know if you saw it, but we have the question, your favorite holiday tradition, Elf on a Shelf, Caroling and Cocoa, Gingerbread Men, or Christmas Movie Marathon? And the Christmas Movie Marathon has taken the lead at 60 to 40. I have 4 people watching, and let's see here. I have 3 likes. Thank you very much. On the Twitch side, we have 4 people watching, and I repeat, I thank you very, very much for that. I'm sorry, I'm trying to do multiple things, and my brain is just not working very well. Movies all the way, absolutely. So I don't know, uh, but it's I could to me you keep stuff out of your diet that you're supposed to have. I just don't think that it could help your body. Be safe if if all you eat is junk food. You leave certain nutrients and things out of your body. But I am not a nutritionist, so I cannot espouse any knowledge. It's just my opinion. And we have Atwood here. What's up, y'all? We're doing birthdays. That's what's up. We have a poll on YouTube. Thank you for being on Twitch. We have a poll on YouTube if you'd like to vote favorite holiday traditions. Uh, Elf on the Shelf, Christmas caroling and cocoa, gingerbread men and houses, or Christmas movie marathon. Well, it is Jennifer Colony's birthday today. She's 53 years old. Why are all these people getting old? I just don't understand it. She began her career as a child model. She made her acting debut at the age of 14 in Once Upon a Time in America, and she starred in a variety of films, including Phenomena, Labyrinth, good movie, Higher Learning, Dark City, Requiem for a Dream, Hulk, Dark Water, Blood Diamond, Inkheart, The Dilemma, Spider-Man Homecoming, and Top Gun Maverick. She won 9 awards for her role in A Beautiful Mind, an excellent movie. Vanity Fair and Esquire and the Los Angeles Times have ranked her one of the most beautiful women in the world. Ah, you voted just oh, good. Well, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Let me check what the it is now. Ooh, the numbers have changed. We have 6 votes, and Christmas Movie Marathon is leaping forward into the lead, so let's see if it can keep that lead going. Yes, I loved her in, Labyrinth. I did not see Top Gun: Maverick, but I did see A Beautiful Mind. Excellent movie, excellent movie. And I always try to find some, I don't know, unusual person whose birthday's today. And so this is who I found today. Not that he's unusual, but I just don't think people think about him. Is Harry Warner. He was born in 1919, died December 27th, 1958. He is a film executive who co-founded the Warner Brothers Pictures with his brothers Albert, Sam, and Jack. And he was president until 1956. So he was president up until 2 years before his death. Um, Through the success of the movie Gold Diggers on Broadway, journalists dubbed Warner the godfather of the talking screen. They did a lot of movies. There was a lot of stuff that went on in his life. Fascinating. Um, he died on July 5th, 1958, from a cerebral occlusion. He left a estate valued at $6 million. This was in 1956, you guys. I mean, 1958. And 50% went to his wife, um, and 25% to each of his daughters. He has a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame for his contributions to the motion picture industry. So thank you, Harry Warner and your brothers, for creating the Warner Brothers studio. We would not have had the Animaniacs then, and I would have been sad because I love the Animaniacs. And our last person is Bill Nighy. No, I know it's Bill Nye. Bill Nye, not the science guy, but the actor, the English actor to be exact. And he first got acclaim in the London theater, and he rose to international stardom with his role in the film Love Actually, which earned him a British Academy Award for Best Supporting Actor. And then he also played Davy Jones in the Pirates of the Caribbean films, and Victor in the Underworld film series. Some of his other films include Shaun of the Dead, The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, Hot Fuzz, Valkyrie, Harry Potter and the Deathly Hollows Part 1, The Best Exotic Marigold Hotel, About Time, Emma, and Living, the last of which earned him a nomination for the Academy Award for Best Actor. His video game voice credits include High King Emmerich in The Elder Scrolls Online, Davy Jones in Disney Infinity, and yes, Atwood, the speaker in Destiny and Destiny 2. Yes, very eclectic resume, if I say so myself. So Bill Nye, not the science guy. And he's good. And Masters is asking, which movies are we going to watch tonight? That man's been watching Christmas movies. So you'll go, he's got a show tonight. Yeah, his Christmas movie show is on tonight. That's right. 9 o'clock, I believe it is. If I'm incorrect, please let me know. He's going to be just talking about some of his favorite Christmas movies in general. And what are Christmas movies? What makes a movie a Christmas movie and what makes a movie not a Christmas movie? Inquiring minds have been asking that for a long time. There's always been a lot of debate on Twitter and other places um, about what makes a Christmas movie. And thank you, Masters. It is at 9 o'clock tonight. It is 9:35. I'm going to mute my mic a second. Well, actually, I'm going to get me a drink. Mine is empty. I'm going to refill my drink here. Oh no, my little drink fridge is empty. I only put four. I could actually put 9 drinks in it, but I'm lazy, so I only put 4 in at a time because I figure I will drink them slower if it takes them longer to get cold. So there we go. And I think it works. Let's see. Demi says, not watching, but we'll be talking about some of our favorite ones and sci-fi mombi. Whoops, why did that pop up? What happened here? Why didn't that pop up? Oh, and not watching, but we will be talking about some of our favorite ones, and sci-fi mombi will hopefully join me. Excellent. Oh, wow, I will be there and fill the chat with movies you've never heard of. Oh, did I say eat them? I meant drink. It's still morning for me. Quit picking on me. Scrooge, the 1970 with Albert Finney, is the best version of A Christmas Carol out, hands down. Oh, we have to come on tonight, go in the chat tonight and talk about it. Atwood, what are your favorite Christmas movies? And Dadman expects nothing less. So yes, I was going to do a poll on favorite Christmas movie, but there's too many of them. So I was thinking maybe doing Atwood gave me the idea of favorite. I got to write it down or I'll forget. Favorite version of A Christmas Carol. So I think that would be kind of cool. So I got that note there. Oh, and talking about tonight at 5 o'clock I'm going to be on Rambling Canucks channel with going to be talking about uh, my experiences as a new streamer and all. I'm not sure all what we're going to talk about, but it's going to be fun. My first interview. Ooh, I'm kind of nervous. But I think I'll do okay. I think I will do okay. So let's see. And a Christmas horror story? No, we don't want a Christmas horror story. It is 39 minutes past the hour, 9:39 in my neck of woods, the east coast of the United States, which I have been told over and over again is the best time zone ever, and everybody should be on this time zone. But we will accept and love those that are in other time zones as well, because we are all inclusive in the time zone uh, war, not time zone war, time zone controversy. I guess I don't know. Anyway, so we. I'm sorry, I am a little dizzy this morning. We have 6 polls still: 67% Christmas movies, 33% gingerbread houses. We are thinking we've got a Star Wars Millennium Falcon gingerbread thing to do, and we might be doing it this weekend, maybe putting it together. Since we got a nice little spot here on my table that I can work on and videotape, it might I think it will work good. So, yes. Ousted by time zones. Now that one is new, even to a German. Goodness gracious. I love everybody in every time zone. I do. Be proud of what time zone you're in. Yay. Okay. I'm sorry. I don't know what we're gonna start doing memes. Bear with me, everybody. It's Tuesday. Last night was the first night I actually got some decent sleep, and I woke up early this morning having about 7 hours sleep, and now I'm silly. So bear with me, everybody. Okay, just bear with me because right now it's bear meme time. All our memes today are bears. So, excuse me about the Second Amendment. These bare arms, where are they coming from? Those I just picture all these poor little bears with no arms. Just have to lumber around on their two hind legs. So all our memes, if you haven't guessed, are going to be have at least bears in the pictures, or related to bears in some way. Damn it, John! It's left, right, left, and then a turn. This is why I wish Snorterpoop was here, because his cousins. Picturing bears with no arms, yeah, that's not morbid at all. Well, it's kind of like you picture it kind of cartoony, and so it's not. It's more like a cartoon version instead of real life version. But yeah, I wish Snorterpoopus was here because here's a couple of his cousins uh, dancing. Oh, thank you so much, Wakazashi's Tea House. I saw you over at Angry Canadian stream, I think. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And yes, it is late there, so you have a good sleep tonight. Thank you so much for coming by. I appreciate it. What doesn't kill you only makes you stronger, except bears. Bears kill you. We are international. We have Mexico, we have Japan. How cool is that? I was like, "Don't try to explain the bare arms. It's it doesn't help." And I know that sometimes. Right. Only if you're slower than the other person. That's right. Always bring a friend who runs slower than you when you go to into the woods. Bear dentist could be a thing as I observe. There's no way I'm going to go look in that bear's mouth. Certainly no way I'm going to do a root canal. No, no, no. And on that note, bear attack tip. If attacked, play dead. It will be good practice for when you die a couple minutes later. Yes, that was not no Yogi Bear. Oh, whoops. I want to know how they got that picture. They had to have taken that from far away and zoomed into it, and blew it up. Yeah, I just They say if there's a bear attack, you curl up into a ball and you protect your inner organs. You cover like your stomach area and you tuck your head in so that while they're batting you around, they don't, destroy your organs. But I think I would faint. I would faint and then the bear would play with play with me and I'd be dead. So my solution is just don't go where bears are because bears are scary. Bears are scary. Uh, Coca-Cola bears. Hey, you want some Coke? Come on down. We got some Coke right here. Yes, bait and switch those silly Coca-Cola bears. I'm trying to get my mouse to be where I can clearly. Here we go. Bears are only the little brothers of chupacabras, so no fear for me. Okay, you don't have to be afraid. Yes, cocaine bear, but they're talking about Coca-Cola, the Coca-Cola polar bear mascot. Those devious little bears luring us down there with an offer of some soda pop. Silly, silly bears. Well, it is 9:47. Wow. In my neck of the woods, which is the East Coast of the United States, we have, let's see here. We have 6 likes, 4 people watching on YouTube. We have 6 votes. Favorite holiday tradition, Elf on the Shelf, caroling and cocoa, gingerbread men in houses, or Christmas movie marathon. And Christmas movie marathon is ahead by 67%. Gingerbread houses are at 33. So I'm going to say 5 for gingerbread and 1 for, 5 for Christmas movies and 1 for gingerbread. I'm not sure. And on the Twitch side, we have, let's see, whoops. We have 6 people watching. Thank you guys very much for that. Uh, let's move down here. I have all these buttons I'm pushing, and I'm so afraid I'm going to like turn off the stream yards because I've done that before when I've been streaming with someone else. Uh, LOL, what Disney did not steal, Coca-Cola took, like Santa Claus and the Rain Bears. The rest is with Lego. Really, yes. Yes, they kinda do look like they were on cocaine to me. Well, Coca-Cola, when it was first made, it did have that, ingredient in it, at the very, very beginning, so, hmm, who knows? At 49 minutes past the hour, we are now going to go into our celebration phase of our stream, which is what are we to celebrate today? Ba, ba, ba. Let's put that on screen because we need to be able to see it, don't you? What to celebrate today on December 12th, a Tuesday, which terrific Tuesday. Today is I'm trying to think of something we can make special for Tuesday on this show, and I just don't know yet. So today is National Poinsettia Day. Poin I say poinsettia, but I think it's pronounced poinsettia. But anyway, I don't know. It's a day to celebrate the ever popular red flower used around the Christmas holiday season. And there's a legend in 16th century Mexico that a girl wanted desperately to celebrate Jesus' birthday. She was worried that the gift that she offered would not be good enough because she was so poor. but an angel tells her to give any gift with love. So the little girl gathers some weeds alongside the road and places them in the manger. And miraculously, the weeds bloomed into beautiful red stars. The poinsettia initially came to the United States with Joel Robert Poinsett, an American botanist and the first U.S. minister to Mexico. In 1825, he sent cuttings home to Charleston, South Carolina. However, it wasn't until the early 1920s that um, the poinsettia started becoming popular in American culture. Paul Eek, a second generation farmer in California, discovered a grafting technique that caused the seedlings to branch. So he sold these Christmas flowers at roadside stands. And then his son later advanced the sales to through shipping and marketing. In 2002, the House of Representatives created Poinsettia Day to honor the father of the poinsettia industry, Paul Eek, and the date December 12th marks the death of Joel Roberts Poinsett, the man responsible for bringing the plant to the U.S. So it's National Poinsettia Day. And, well, thinking of a day, we're not going to call it Terrible Tuesday. We got to think of a better way for that. And hello to Jedi Bill. Hello, hello. I'm so glad you're here. And oh, I can't say I can't. I just can't. Everybody read that today. There, and the thing with poinsettias is a lot of people ask if you can, keep them throughout the years. Poinsettias, I guess, from what I read, are fussy plants, and so they usually die. So most people just get them and they last the holiday season and then they die. And yes, we have karaoke stars in the house. Jedi Bill and Dadman Walking. Absolutely, absolutely. Our next day goes with Gingerbread House Day. You have a huge bush of poinsettias in your garden. Wow. I bet you it's beautiful. I like poinsettias. I think they're pretty. So Gingerbread House Day recognizes a beloved family tradition for many around the country. And in the Brother Grimm story, Hansel and Gretel, we are first introduced to the gingerbread house. It didn't take long for the German gingerbread guilds to pick up on the idea, and soon they put gingerbread houses, they made them more festive using snowy cottages made from this sweet, spicy treat. Today we can spend the day baking, cutting, and building to our heart's content. Or, like me, you can buy a kit to remove some of those steps and get right down to constructing your birthday cottage. You can observe Gingerbread House Day by building your own gingerbread houses, reading the novel the novel, reading the story Hansel and Gretel, or you even can tour gingerbread displays. There's some organizations that they have contests, and so they have a big gingerbread house display that during the holiday season. Down in Orlando, Disney, at some of their hotels, they have Disney house displays. So it's really cool. So let's see what we have here. Poinsettias only flourish in December, but they grow all year. Wow. And Jedi will do a lot of Christmas karaoke, but not actual caroling. I think caroling is just doesn't happen anymore. And let's see, conversations between each others. And Dadman's gonna start in some Christmas songs soon. The German gingerbread cartel, that's so typical, I am sorry. Well, I guess they, when it first started, there was just, like, some serious they had some serious rules about gingerbread making, I guess. Thank you, Jedi Bill, for going over to Twitch. I appreciate that. Oh, I might have to go to Target and see what they have. They say they have cute gingerbread house kits there. Time for the horror movie Gretel and Hansel. I watched one movie that, had, oh, the guy that played Hawkeye, I think, in it. What's his name? Uh, it was very interesting. Hansel and Gretel Vampire Hunters or something like that. I can't remember the name of it. It was actually not a bad movie. And you have a gingerbread village each year, and starting at the 24th, the kids can come and eat them some life-size huts. Oh, wow. I've never we have made gingerbread houses, but we have never eaten them. Usually once they get done, they get thrown away, and if you have little kids and you don't wanna do gingerbread houses, you can buy I don't know if they have them in other countries, but we have, like, graham crackers that are like sheets, and they can glue them together with frosting and decorate them, and that's so much easier sometimes than gingerbread houses. Our next day is National Ambrosia Day. National Ambrosia Day celebrates, quote, "the nectar of the gods, endowing strength and immortality to those who eat it." Well, that's according to Greek mythology. Nowadays, it's a dessert that is just so delicious, and it can have citrus fruit and coconut and sugar in it, and it's sometimes people put mixing Cool Whip in it to make and it's delicious. And they say you can make it without coconut, but then if you do it in the South, you'll get yelled at because it has to have coconut. And ginger and ambrosia should be served the same day. But a lot of the recipes now, which some I make, is that they need to be refrigerated overnight. And you can add other ingredients like pineapples, nuts, cherries, apples, bananas, whipped cream, and yogurt. The ambrosia I make, I use whipped cream with it. And there's one that is we call it green stuff. I don't know if it'd necessarily be considered ambrosia, but it's the pistachio pudding with whipped cream, and then you put, nuts in it. Oh, it's really good. So, National Ambrosia Day. Zsa, the food of the gods, sold for 99 cents in any Greek tavern. There are so many ambrosia recipes. I let mine mellow overnight, and I use different jello flavors. Yes, it can be almost anything now. Some people put marshmallows in them. Some people just use fruit. Some people use coconut, nuts. You can pretty much just make anything to make ambrosia. It's a cool you always I never know whether you consider it like a sweet side dish, or is it a dessert? I never know where to put it. Like if we have a buffet somewhere, I never quite know where to put it, but it's really good. Everybody should try ambrosia. It's now 10 o'clock. We've been on the air for 1 hour today. On this Tuesday, December 12th, and the year 2023. Yes, you consider dessert? I consider it a dessert, but I always put it on my plate during the meal because I'm afraid it's gonna disappear. So I kind of treat it as I consider it dessert, but I treat it as a side dish when I get it at a buffet because I want to make sure I have some. Oh, it's like that. It's like with the espresso of the Italians. You have to sell your leftovers somehow to the tourists. Is Sheila E. on your birthday too? I did not see that one. Yeah, Diane Warwick. I remember hearing her when I was a kid, and she has a beautiful voice. She does have a beautiful voice, I think. And our final day today is National Dingaling Day. Now, when I first saw this, I just chuckled because it made me laugh. I thought it was funny. And what I thought it was about, which was, like just being silly, was not what it is about at all. It was started in, I think, in the 72 by Frank Heil from the suburbs of Chicago, where he wanted folks he invited folks, he had flyers or whatever, and invited folks to join his National Dingaling Club. And the purpose of this club was to call friends and relatives that you hadn't heard from in a while. And the group had over 850 members. So, National Dingaling Day reminds us to reconnect with family members or friends, particularly those where it has been some time since you've talked to them. The dingaling refers to the ringing of a phone, which most people don't know about now. Anybody that's, my kids' generation has never heard a actual phone ringing, so they don't know what this is in reference to. But yes, that's what it means. Just basically get in touch with people you haven't talked to in a while. And then with this day and age, you can send them a text if you don't want to necessarily call them. So this is on December 12th because that's the day that they decided to have the calls. And oh, here's a fun fact that goes with the National Dingaling Club or National Dingaling Day. The club got started in 1972, but this was also the same year that Chuck Berry's song My Dingaling became a #1 hit on the Billboard charts. And yeah, it could be the hostess cake. Ding dong. So that's interesting that Chuck Berry's song and National Dingaling Day um, were on the same year. So basically, participate by contacting somebody you haven't contacted in a while, an old friend, a distant family member. Touch base and get back in touch with, especially this holiday season. It's a good time to reconnect with people that you haven't talked to in a while. Yes, and we're not going to go into bunt cakes. Yes, I know. We're just asking for it. I was hoping that I could go by the chat. And yes, we can just say a ding-a-ling, which is someone who's silly. So yes, it could be uh Dadman's Day. Because ding-a-ling always also means someone who's silly silly. What am I trying to do here? There we go. Well, I really don't know what else to talk about today. It's kind of a short day today. Yesterday was a very long day. I did actually 3 streams yesterday. I did my morning stream, and then at noon, I'd started my build stream, and I built for 4 hours, and then I stopped and took a 2-hour break, and then did finish the build, which let me show you guys that that weren't here at the beginning of the show. Let me, uh let me find the picture. Here is the picture of the finished product, the dragon and the phoenix art piece. And here's a close-up of the dragon. And here's another one of the piece itself. And there's a close-up of the phoenix. So that's what I built yesterday for my celebration, and I did complete it. So there we go. I just think that's just, it's so pretty. It was a very disappointing brick set. No rage quit build in. Failure. No. No. I'm just so happy. My big thing right now is I don't know where I'm going to put it. I might have that shelf. I have one shelf that might be low enough, that might have enough space in there. I'm looking now. So I'm going to try that when we get off stream. I just think it's beautiful. And since it's the year, next year is the year of the dragon, it is appropriate. Um, so yes, my build today. Let's go over, not that one. There at the dragon. Okie dokie. So let's get off of this now. Da, da, da. And let's get back onto the other slides. Because you know what time it is now. I know it's fairly early. Kind of ending a little early today. So give me a chance to get a little rest. Recoup from yesterday. But I'm so glad you all are here today. I appreciate it very, very much. So it is now time for the part of the show which I call my shameless promotions. First off, tonight at 5 p.m. on Rambling Canucks channel. Let me get his channel here real quick. I am going to be being interviewed, talked to. I don't know if it's necessarily going to be like an interview, but just kind of talk to about my experiences as a new streamer and stuff like that. So let's put his channel in here. And if you haven't subscribed to him, subscribe to him. He's a good guy. He's a good guy. So 5 p.m. tonight, I will be over there. At 9 p.m. on Dadman's channel, he'll be talking about Christmas movies. So those are those two things that are happening tonight, and I also do impromptu build streams, blocking out the boredom. I'm bored, so let's build something. I will announce those on X or Twitter at MDadmanWalking. Also, my morning show, which you're watching right now, is daily at 9 a.m. You can support me on Ko-fi, ko-fi.com at Mrs.DadmanWalking55. And if I want to try to make this channel self-supporting. So if you'd like to support me there, that would be wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. What do you mean no interview? I have 10 ridiculous streamer questions prepared. Well, you can go over and ask them and I will answer them. I will answer them. And yes, it is 5 p.m. Eastern time and 4 p.m. Central time. Um, I keep forgetting to do that. So yes, you are correct. I also have a Throne account, throne.com at Mrs.DadmanWalking55. Well, actually, throne.com/ Mrs.DadmanWalking55. It's a privacy free first wish list that just has a bunch of neat stuff on it. Go over there and see it. Uh, it's kind of fun to look in someone's brain to see what they like. I'd like to thank Atwood for this Destiny advent calendar. It's the Ghost. It's from Destiny and Destiny 2. I cannot wait to get it, to build it. It's going to be very fun and exciting. I also got the Starry Night by from Squeaka. So I'm looking forward to doing that, just working together, working to get a time to stream it. Also from Daisy Blossom and Liam Grey Wolf, I have Stonehenge and Big Ben also waiting to uh, schedule a time for these. I have live streams and VODs on youtube.com at Mrs.DadmanWalking55, at twitch.tv / Mrs.DadmanWalking. My streaming schedule is on X or Twitter at MDadmanWalking. I also put my impromptu streams on there as well. So we are going to go and we're going to check the poll here. Let's see how it is. So everybody, we have 7 votes and 6 likes. Thank you very, very much. Um, favorite holiday tradition. Elf on the Shelf, Caroling and Cocoa, Gingerbread Men in Houses, Christmas Movie Marathon. We have Christmas Movie Marathon. Oh, let's end the poll first. We're going to go ahead and end the poll. We have the Christmas Movie Marathon at 57%, Gingerbread and Houses at 28%, and Caroling and Cocoa at 14%. Thank goodness nobody does Elf on the Shelf as a Christmas tradition. I do not like Elf on the Shelf at all. I actually might find some silly Elf on the Shelves to post, maybe, if I can. I'm not sure. I have to see if they're appropriate. So let's see. Man, it's one of them days, LO. I stood up and hurt my hand some. Wow. How do I hurt my thumb standing up? Come on. Oh gosh, I have done things like that. And I wasn't you. I wasn't you. I closed the poll this time. I forgot yesterday to do it. And we have, let's see. Eyes up, Guardians. Absolutely. And we have some hellos and hellos in the chat. Well, it is 13 minutes past the hour of 10 o'clock on my neck of the woods. We have 10 people watching. I thank you all so much for watching. Thank you for going over to Twitch and watching. That has helped a lot. My numbers are now at 1.87 as of yesterday. So hopefully it will keep building up, and by the end of the year, I could have a Christmas present of being monetized. Let's hope. Let's hope. Let's hope. So on that note, I'm going to go ahead and say goodbye. So I will see you next time. I will see you tonight at 5 p.m. at Rambling Connects channel to talk about my streaming experiences. So, yes, so I will see you next time, everybody. And remember to be kind, to show love, and that you're not promised tomorrow. So go to bed each night with no regrets. And I wish you peace. Bye bye.